The company cited rising costs as one of the main reasons for what they termed the decommissioning of the platform. It came as a surprise nonetheless.
Seems like a very peculiar decision. MTN spent a lot of time and a lot of money building a very viable, very robust mobile money solution.
The reasoning for the decision by MTN appears clear.
If you bring together all of the functions and you consider that each one of them is outsourced, the costs run up considerably, as does the efficiency. Getting things done takes a little bit longer than it ought to.
It does appear that there's another reason, though.
There's a retail sector system which a lot of South Africans believe to function more effectively and see as a more trustworthy option.
It's not the end of the story, and the company is keeping its future plans under wraps for now.
The gap still exists in terms of the underbanked market, and that is the space that we're focusing on, specifically in terms of the future work that we're going to be doing.
While MTN have pulled the plug on this operation, it doesn't mean that a smaller player with tighter margins can't move into it. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Johannesburg, South Africa.
And Angelo joins us now from that very city. Angelo, I'm really tempted to ask exactly how much money MTN lost in this entire venture, but let's start with that cost argument that they made. They said that the cost of running the service was part of the problem. Do we have any idea what these costs involved are?
Well, they referred me to their 134-page interim financial results to go and find the number. I trolled through it this afternoon because I had nothing better to do and found absolutely nothing. No clarity whatsoever. Remembering that this interim results presentation was visible in June, those cost breakdowns are hidden nicely somewhere. But as recent as those interims, there's a statement in there that confused me completely as well, because under the prospects section, mobile money is seen as a prospect, and I quote, "Operating efficiencies and improving customer service remain a priority with a focus on the service channel's productivity through digitization and leveraging mobile money as a distribution channel." And then 3 months later, its South African operation is canned. It's most intriguing, to say the least. It could be that the income pressure in the country here, because MTN's numbers for South Africa were down, and that could possibly have led to the culling, because there was no other clue given during those June interims. Roman?
Indeed. Aside from costs and, of course, the vagueness around that and the fact that a big chunk of the South African adult population already does have a bank account anyway, why did Vodacom and MTN's mobile money products backfire?
Well, the MTN leader that we interviewed suggested that sometimes South Africans import ideas or solutions that have been tested and proven, like M-Pesa, elsewhere on the continent or internationally, and they bring them into South Africa thinking that they could work here, and they don't, and they fail, and huge amounts of capital are invested. The fact is that South Africa's black population banked jumped from 54% in 2017 to 70% in 2014. It's also got a very strong financial services backbone in the country, so that's one of the other issues. Part of the challenge, of course, is that there's a fee attached to this platform. And of course, as you heard in the package, the retail offering is cheaper and more physical. So the older generation are more tactile and don't trust the technology that much. I, of course, sometimes subscribe to that view that I'd rather be feeling the cold, hard cash in my hands than seeing a number on a screen. Raman?
Indeed. Well, we perhaps should import you over to Kenya for a week or so and make you live on M-Pesa alone for about a week or so. See how that works out. Thanks for that. That's Angelo Coppola live in Johannesburg. A quick